Hello, first grade. Look at this. We made it to the end of the chapter. Woohoo! All right, so we're going to do our review together. You need page 301 out of your workbook. So let's take a look at number 1. Because this is a review, we are going to go a little faster. Now you do have an option. You can work ahead and do this as a practice test and then come back to the video and check your answers with me. Or you can work through it with me to refresh your memory. Your choice. Okay. So, number 1 says, read the scale, circle the object that weighs more. Remember when we talked about weight? The heavier object goes where? Down or up? Good, down. And the lighter object goes up. Okay, so they want us to circle the object that weighs more. So looking at number 1, which one weighs more? The orange backpack or the green backpack? Good, the green backpack. So we're going to circle that one. Look at number 2. Which one weighs more? The big camera or the little camera? Good, the big camera, because heavy goes down, light goes up. Okay, let's look at number 3. Oh, I have to make it small enough that we can see the whole thing. We're going to read the scale. Here's the scale with the shoe and the blocks. And then mark the answer. Okay. They want to know over here where the sentence is, it says 1 shoe weighs more than, the same as, or less than 4 blocks. Well, let's see what the scale says. There's 1 shoe here. How many blocks are over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks. Okay. So 1 shoe weighs more than, the same as, or less than 4 blocks. Very good. The same as. Okay, fill in that circle. All right, let's look at number 4. Okay. Look at the scale. We have 3 pine cones. Or, not pine cones. That's the pine cone down there. We have 1 pine cone. And we have 3 acorns. Okay. Now let's read the sentence. 3 acorns weigh more than, the same as, or less than 1 pine cone. Here's the pine cone. There's the acorns. Do these acorns weigh more than, the same as, or less than the pine cone? You're right. Less than, because they're up. And lighter is up, heavier is down. Very good. Look at number 5. We have a red book at the bottom, and we have a blue crayon that's up. Okay, so the book is down, the crayon is up. It says 1 book weighs more than, the same as, or less than 1 crayon. If you said more than, you are right. The book does weigh more than the crayon because that's why it is down and the crayon is up. Good. All right, now we're going to look at the back. Turn your paper over. We're going to figure out which container holds less for number 6. What do you see in front of you? Both containers hold fish, and both containers hold water. Which container holds less? Very good. The fish bowl, right here. Now, be careful. Don't circle it yet, because what do the directions say? Underline the container that holds less. Now we know what to do to mark it. So let's do that. I'm going to underline the fishbowl. For number 7, the directions change a little. It says circle the container that holds more. Which container holds more? The flower vase or the watering can? You're right, the watering can. So we will circle the watering can because it's a container that holds more than the vase. All right. And then we also compared the capacity of containers, and we learned about keys. And one of the keys that we have in front of us, well, the key that's in front of us right here is over here in the colored box. See it right there? And the key says one of these yellow jugs fills 2 of these smaller jars. Okay, so if one yellow jug fills 2 little jars, what if we have 2 big jugs? How many little jars would they fill? Well, an easy way to do that is to draw it. So I'm going to draw a line here with an arrow that this particular jug fills 2 jars. Now I know these don't look exactly like the jars, but it just gives me a good picture. Hopefully it gives you a good picture too. And then this jug will fill how many jars? Look at the key. 2 jars. 2 jars also. Okay. So they want to know how many little jars 2 jugs can fill. So now all we have to do is count those up. And how many did we draw? Good. 4. So 2 jugs can fill 4 jars. Okay. And the last thing we're going to review is another way to compare containers to see which one would hold more. So remember, we worked on that. If you fill a container with water and you pour it into another container, it will tell us which container holds more, because if the first container, we'll call it container A, pours into container B and water flows out, then we know that container B is smaller than container A. But if container A is poured into the second container and it all goes into the second container and then there's still room for more water, then we know container B, or the second container, is bigger, can hold more water than the first container. And sometimes they're the same. They hold the same amount of water. So let's take a look at number 9. It says complete the sentence and then explain your answer. All right. So we have container A and container B. And this is what they look like before they pour container A into container B. Now this picture over here is what it looks like after container A was poured into container B. Which one do you think holds more water? Now if you notice, container A was pretty full over here. And then once it was poured into B, it looks like B has a lot of room up here. So what do you think? Which one holds more water? You're right, it's B. So put B in the box. Container B, let me get my pointer. It says container B holds more water. All right. So we did this page together. I still need you to turn it in so that I can see that you did it. Make sure that you take a picture close to the paper so that I can see your answers, because if you take the picture too far away, I can't see the answers. And then you do not have a homework page because we're going to use your homework page for your test. All right, so your test is going to be your homework page 301 to 302. Okay, and I have separate directions for that in a different teaching pod. Okay, so you'll go into there for those directions. But you're done with this particular lesson here. All right? Okay, well, don't take the test until you are ready. Make sure you know all you need to know. If you did very well on this and you knew everything we were doing, then you're ready for the test. And that is great. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye.